Did you know that being an introvert is not a limitation but a unique superpower which can help you become extraordinarily successful? So if you're an introvert and you want to learn how to become more confident, stay tuned. Hey friends, welcome back to The Life Startup. I'm Dr. Ketki, and today we're going to dive into a topic which has been a significant part of my personal journey, building confidence as an introvert. You know, if you had told me a few years ago that I would be running a successful YouTube channel and even building my own company or speaking at public conferences, I wouldn't have believed you. But here I am, a living proof that introverts can not only survive but thrive in the spotlight. In this video, we're going to explore evidence-based strategies that have played a significant part in my own personal journey of building confidence. Before we dive in, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell icon because I don't want you to miss any video from this channel. And let's get started. First, let's understand what introversion actually is. Introversion is not a flaw or something that needs fixing. It's just a personality trait where a person prefers solitude and is more reserved in social interactions. And a lot of people misunderstand this as being shy or antisocial even. But it's not like that. Introverts just prefer a smaller group of people, or like quality over quantity. They're simply selective about the kind of people they want to be with. They like deeper and more meaningful connections. So the first step that you need to take as an introvert to build more confidence is that you need to accept your introversion as just another personality trait. You shouldn't feel like it's a weakness. That's the most important part if you want to build confidence, because then you will always use it as an excuse to not do things. You see, everyone is afraid of something. Even extroverts are afraid of public speaking. But what we as introverts do is we tend to let this belief about ourselves hold us back, and we tend to use it as an excuse to not go out of our comfort zone. For introverts, it's common to have an internal dialogue that might be overly critical, and research suggests that changing this narrative can have a profound effect on building confidence. As introverts, we think that we are born this way and so we are destined to be like this forever. But this is the belief that you have to erase. You need to understand your unique qualities and strengths. Research consistently shows that introverts often have deep analytical skills, heightened self-awareness, and strong attention to detail. We are also active listeners. We let other people speak and feel heard. And this is something that you need to teach an extrovert. This quality that we have can significantly contribute to our personal growth and success. So realize that introversion is not your weakness, it's a strength that you have. Once we understand this, we can then move on to the next step, which is incremental exposure and comfort zone expansion. Incremental exposure means gradually exposing yourself to situations that expand your comfort zone. It's a proven method for introverts to build confidence. You know, most people say that you just need to go for it, you need to get outside of your comfort zone. But this strategy doesn't work for introverts. We feel overwhelmed if we are suddenly pushed beyond our comfort zone. So what we need to do is we need to gradually increase our comfort zone. So we are still in our comfort zone, but that comfort zone keeps on increasing and you keep on growing. Even research in psychology has shown the effectiveness of gradual exposure in reducing anxiety and increasing confidence over time. So start with small, manageable steps. This year, I set the goal to become a more confident speaker. So I started with accepting Instagram live requests, which I used to avoid. Even though I have another YouTube channel which I started before this one, it didn't require me to show my face, and so I got quite comfortable in that, and I didn't realize it until I started denying Instagram live requests. I used to feel like I wouldn't be able to face the camera and speak confidently, and I realized that this is something I need to work on. I can't let this thing hold me back. So I started with a small step, which was accepting Instagram live requests, even though I didn't feel comfortable doing that. After doing a few Instagram lives, I decided to start the live startup, which is this channel, so that I would just have to show my face. This was the best way to face this fear, and it's just my camera that's going to be the live audience. But I didn't start making long videos right away. I started with short reels of 30 seconds or so, and then slowly I started making longer videos. The next step was giving an actual talk to a live audience. And because I had become comfortable in speaking, it wasn't that hard. It was still a challenge, but not such a big one that it would overwhelm me or scare me enough to not do it. If I had decided to jump to this step without the steps before this one, I would have probably not done a great job, and that would have further lowered my confidence. So this is the importance of small steps. So always remember this on your journey to build confidence, that this is not something you will develop overnight. It will take time. Stick to incremental exposure and slowly grow your comfort zone. All you need to do is do something small that will increase your confidence. For example, if you're in college and you want to ask a cute girl on a date, it sounds terrifying, right? But if you broke down that goal and took the first step to simply hold a 5-minute conversation with her, suddenly it doesn't seem that scary. It is challenging, but only a little, and that's how you should make every step a little more challenging as you go along in anything you do, and slowly you'll expand your comfort zone. Now, if you're someone who is naturally very shy and have always been that way, it's fine as long as it doesn't affect your ability to achieve your dreams. But if it does, then you need to work on it. Because what's the alternative? Not getting what you want or not achieving your dreams? So ask yourself, what would happen if you were not able to achieve certain things in life because of your shyness? Would you be able to live with that thought? I certainly could not. If you go to the root of the problem, we feel shy because we are afraid of embarrassing ourselves in public. We think that people are going to laugh at us or make fun of us. And I felt this for so long, but I asked myself, am I going to stop going for my dreams just because someone will laugh at me? So I had only two options: learn to be okay with embarrassing myself, or stay shy and never develop my talents. And obviously I chose the first one. I think that embarrassment is a very small price to pay for achieving your dreams and goals. Think of it this way: if you're hiding your talents because of shyness, you're not only disrespecting yourself but also being very selfish, because your talents are meant to help others, and even if they laugh, at least someone is smiling because of you, and that's the thing that you should be proud of, right? So don't be selfish, show your talents, get over the feeling of embarrassment. It only lasts a while. I sometimes feel embarrassed when I see my older videos, but if I had not posted them, I would never have been able to eventually start a company. Everyone has an unfair advantage, like some people are naturally good at singing or public speaking. But just because you are not born that way doesn't mean that you can't learn. Just like you can learn to ride the bicycle, you can learn to be more confident or be a good speaker. That's why I enrolled myself in courses designed to teach those things. And one of the best advice I got was from the entrepreneur Ankur Warikoo. I took his course on public speaking, and one thing he said that stuck with me, and I still remember it, and it helps me guide my decisions, is that never say no to any speaking opportunity. And I'm religiously following it. So whether it's an Instagram live request or it's an invitation to speak at some event, I say yes even before thinking about anything or before I give myself a chance to worry about it. So these thoughts of doubt still appear in my head, but I say yes even before they have a chance to scare me. So I don't think about how I'm going to speak because I've already said yes, and so this is something I would just have to do irrespective of how much fear I'm feeling. And this is how you outsmart yourself and don't let your thoughts sabotage you. Finally, an interesting thing that can help you be more confident as an introvert is positive visualization. It means imagining yourself behaving in a confident manner or how you want to see yourself. It's like a mental movie you create in your head. When we visualize the things we want, our brain responds by changing our behavior and our interpretations of our surrounding to be in alignment with the imagined goal. We also become more aware of the opportunities that can help us achieve our goal that we are imagining. And I've personally experienced this when I started visualizing myself as the confident person I wanted to be. I started believing in that vision and started behaving in that way. It didn't happen all of a sudden, but gradually. I also started receiving more opportunities which can increase my confidence. And if you're having a hard time doing this, just listen to one of the many wonderful visualization meditations out there on YouTube and be very consistent with it. You will definitely see results in just a few days. Remember, confidence is a continuous journey. And if you didn't feel confident on certain days or certain occasions, that's completely fine. What's important is that you don't give up on this journey. And believe me, the moment you start expanding your comfort zone, you'll surprise yourself and you'll feel so proud of yourself for overcoming your inhibitions. And this is what true happiness is, breaking your own barriers and achieving something. When you finally break out of your own barrier, you'll realize that no one else was holding that barrier. It was only you, because other people have their own barriers to break. We think that everyone is thinking about us, but that's not true. They're thinking about themselves. So do whatever you want without the fear that someone else is watching, because they are really not watching. If you like this video and if you have friends who are introverts, please share this video with them. It might help them a lot. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.